Desire me. The elder chorus. 35 years of somebody's patience. The folding tables had already gone up on the Davis block by 9 o'clock that Thursday morning, and by 9:15, every woman on the elder chorus porch had an opinion about every single one of them. Ruby Gregory Miller had arrived the night before from her daughter's place in Spartanburg, rolling her overnight bag up the front walk with a fruit cobbler in a foil pan and enough gossip to fuel a small radio station. She had claimed the good wicker chair, the one with the thick cushion, before Sister Shirley Ann could get to it, and Shirley Ann had been giving her the side eye ever since. The morning was warm and honeyed, the kind of June day that smelled like cut grass and somebody's good barbecue sauce already working on a slow simmer. Red, white, and gold streamers had been strung from one lamppost to the next down the whole of Davis Court, and a hand-painted banner, "Congratulations Chosen and Donna. 35 years." stretched itself proudly across the front of the Davis property like it owned the deed. Mama E rocked in her chair and studied the banner with her reading glasses perched low on her nose. "They spelled congratulations right," she announced, as if she had fully expected them not to. "Well, they hired that girl Peaches to do it," Auntie May said. "Peaches went to Wofford. She can spell." "Peaches went to Wofford for 1 semester before she got pregnant and came back home," Mother Mary corrected, not unkindly, from behind her paper fan. "But she can spell. I will give her that." 35 years, Mama Greer said softly, pressing her lips together in the particular way she did when she was doing arithmetic in her head. "Lord have mercy. 35 years with Chosen Davis." A beat of communal silence fell over the porch. The kind that meant everyone is thinking the same thing and nobody wants to be the first one to say it. Ruby Gregory Miller was not bound by such courtesies. She had driven 45 minutes and brought a cobbler. She was going to talk. "Now y'all know I love Donna Dixon Davis like a blood sister," Ruby began, pulling her housecoat tighter even though it was already 74 degrees. "I have known that woman since she was wearing press-in curls and knee socks. So when I say what I'm about to say, I say it from a place of genuine Christian love and sisterly concern." "Lord," said Sister Shirley Ann. "That man," Ruby continued, "has had more women on the side than a plate has got edges. And Donna Dixon Davis has stayed, smiled, collected her gilt gifts, and looked prettier every single anniversary. Now that," she pointed one finger toward the banner like she was filing it into evidence, "is a testimony." "It is something," Auntie May agreed. "I heard they going somewhere nice after the party," Mother Mary offered. "Somewhere with a beach." "And whoever he took to Atlanta last month ain't invited," Mama Greer said flatly. Every head on the porch swiveled. Mama Greer did not even blink. She sipped her sweet tea. "What?" Ruby leaned forward so fast the wicker chair groaned. "Greer. You been sitting on that? You had information and you been sitting on it like a hen on an egg?" "I didn't say a name," Mama Greer said calmly. "You didn't have to say a name. You said Atlanta. Chosen told Donna they went to Atlanta for their anniversary trip." "Did I say the trip?" "I said last month," Mama Greer replied, serene as still water. Ruby sat back. Processed. Oh. So she wasn't the anniversary trip. She was a PRE anniversary trip. "I didn't say all that either." "Greer, you are going to give me a stroke on this porch," Ruby declared. "What do you know?" "I know Chosen Davis has been married 35 years, Mama Greer said pleasantly. "And I know Donna bought a new dress for today that cost what my first car cost. And I know that man is going to look at her in that dress this evening like she hung the moon herself. And I know by 10 o'clock tonight they're going to be laughing together like they're 22 years old." She paused. "That's what I know." A satisfied stillness. Then. "But who was in Atlanta?" Sister Shirley Ann said. "Shirley Ann?" Mother Mary gasped. "I'm just asking what we're all wondering, Mary. I'm just the only one with the nerve to say it plain. There is a young woman, Mama E, said carefully, the way she always said things, measured, deliberate, like she was fitting words into a frame, who has been seen in a certain townhouse in Cherrydale. Driving a certain car. That chosen senior financed. The porch went very, very quiet. A mockingbird called from the oak tree across the street. Somewhere down the block, someone turned on a speaker and Frankie Beverly and Mays drifted up sweet and easy on the warm air. How young? Ruby asked. Young, said Mama E. Lord Jesus, Ruby breathed. Does Donna know? Donna knows everything she chooses to know, Mother Mary said. And she chooses to know her husband comes home. She chooses to know her children are taken care of. She chooses to know that 35 years of her life is worth fighting for. Now. She snapped her fan shut. What she does with the rest of it is her own business. Auntie May had been quiet, which was unusual enough that when she finally spoke, everyone listened. You know what bothers me? Not the foolishness itself. Men have been foolish since the Garden of Eden, and that is not news. What bothers me is that girl Arias thinks she is winning something. She shook her head slowly. Baby, you are not winning. You are renting space in a man's guilt. When he stops feeling guilty, you stop existing. MMPH, said Ruby. Because look at that house, Auntie May continued, nodding toward the Davis home where Donna's sister and two cousins could be seen moving around inside through the screen door, arranging flowers and platters and laughing. Look at that banner. Look at those children of hers helping set those tables. Look at the ring that woman is going to be wearing on her finger this evening. That is what 35 years builds. What does a townhouse in Cherrydale build? Nobody answered because nobody needed to. Elise, Sister Shirley and said finally. It builds Elise. Exactly, said Auntie May. Ruby nodded gravely, then straightened up. Well, I am still going to need to know everything about this Arias child before sundown, because I saw a girl at the mall a few weeks back that chose and ran off from near the baby, Anne. Ruby. I'm just saying. Ruby. Fine. She smoothed her housecoat. Fine. But if she shows up to this party, I want y'all to know that I did not drive from Spartanburg to watch somebody else's drama go unchecked. If she shows up to this party, Mama Greer said, beginning to rock again, slow and easy, Donna Dixon Davis will handle it. She always does. With a smile on her face and that ring on her finger and not a single hair out of place. Down the street, a car door slammed. Children shrieked with laughter. The smell of someone's ribs hit the air like a blessing. And on the porch, Ruby Gregory Miller reached over and patted Mama Greer's hand like a woman who had accepted, at least temporarily, that some intelligence would be rationed out slowly and on somebody else's schedule. Pass me some of that cobbler, Shirley Ann, she said. I'm going to need my strength for tonight. Sister Shirley and handed her a plate. You and me both, cousin. You and me both. The elder chorus will return.